Alright, I'm back, everybody. Let's go and let's talk about shame. For I have shame. Let my life and my experience be a lesson for everyone. And that lesson is get a factory planner. I mean, I'm not going to do it. No one's here to watch things go right. But just go get a factory planner. So what I did off camera as I went through the entire stack here, the entire iron processing stack, trying to verify ratios, and everything was okay until I hit this tricky boy again. And I will describe for you how I was tricked. So just keep in your mind that we produce fluid iron pulp 2 in some amount here, right? Just don't concentrate on the actual amount, just some amount. And then it gets made into iron pulp stage 3. And if you go look at the recipe over there, it gets cut in half. 66 units go in, 33 units come out. So it gets cut in half, all right? So one cut in half. And then you just follow it. And then from 3 to 4, it's the same in and the same out. From 4 to 5, same in, same out. 6 from 5 to 6, it is the same in and same out for 6, but then half again comes out as stage 2. So half again. So then it comes back up and it enters into the system right here via some method which I've lost. So it gets cut in half, keep that in mind, as it passes through here. And then it gets cut in half again as 2 passes through here, there, and then when it comes back. So it's 1/4. And I had been setting up the decay as 1/2. So all of this is wrong. So I went and did the ratios again. This is correct. This I have as like 34 is what I needed, and I have 35 down. Actual number 21, which means that this stuff goes bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye right here. You are not needed. Get back in my pants. The good news is we should end up with a more compact structure in the end. Because this will have ramifications going forward. So what this means is this gets moved up, and all the organic solvent too. Now I'm going to keep that there. It's like a testament to my incompetence, which is important to keep around. Just for general humility. I think we'll keep you separate. We're just going to put this right here. Yeah. Number 4, the 4 transformation goes right there. What needs to happen right here is we have to bring this over. And we don't need as many of these as are here, is another part of the equation. It says I only need 3 of these. So we're going to believe. We are very much in a believing mood right now. And right in line. We're going to get through this today. We absolutely will. I don't care how long I have to play. I'm going to see iron plate being made. So there we go. So great. See, we pulled this back. Where once was 3 is now 4. And we can move all this up. Well, we should move this first. There's no need for this to change. It is going to consume a line, though, which is shameful, but fine. Fine, right? Oh, and air needs to come up, too. Air can move. Like, both of these things are problems. I guess you're consuming a line as well, which is absolutely shameful. Actually, you know what? We're not doing this. I don't care that's wasting a whole bunch of Orgo solvent. I mean, I kind of care. Actually, I care a lot. What I care about more is doing this slightly better, right? Okay, and now the air in is right there. Air in. not Iran. It's different. Alright, so great. And that's still connected. Great. Which means now we can adjust the number of these that we need. And then I did the math again, and these need 11. Right now I have 16. So what I'm going to do is just chop you here. I think you need a via as well. And this is, of course, not final, because nothing about this is final. We're going to turn this machine on, and we're going to see the disaster that ensues. Oh, this has to be, this is also the same. This also needs 11, so we put in 12. Should also leave in vias somewhere in here. I was neglecting to do that as well. So trim all of the pipes here to avoid causing ourselves problems later. I guess what we have to do is pull this right here and leave a nice via right there. And it's only going to matter in a couple places. Come on, everybody get back in. It's so nice how fast it works though. What's that? That's not supposed to be like that. Yeah, that was just wrong. Okay. So, great. We have done something. Absolutely fantastic. This needs to all get pulled up now. All of it. It's the entire thing. We're going to be wasting more sulfuric, but it's fine, right? We pull it up right to there, right? That's about right. And of course, every part of this is probably just a little bit goofy. Shouldn't have done that. There we go. Do it. Just do it, man. Alright, so all of this is just a little different. I'm going to have to audit every part of this, like, as per normal, right? With a lot more anger, I guess. Normal, except angry. Yeah, like right there. Right here. We will keep redoing everything until it is done. So I declare it. It matters not how many times this has to happen. We will continue to do this until it is finished. There we go. So you are a mess. Absolute mess. I moved you here for a purpose. Fill that up. And now you need water in. And the water in is right here, which is truly unfortunate. I guess what we do then is push this up. And then pull water up. And all of these intermediate pipes should have gotten moved and didn't. So that is likewise a problem. Okay, right there. And just the sign of a great planner right here, like this. Okay, so you've got that in. And the 4 comes in just like before, right? It's on this line, and that didn't move at all. That's everything off there? Yes. Okay. So getting better, gonna be okay, gonna be okay. Breathe, 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 breathe. Alright, so first off, this is a tailings line right here. And so it has to come right there. And it has to continue on south. So let's help it on its way. Good. Then What else is the rest of this madness? This is the out, which is still connected. Good. And it heads out. So now we just need all of these guys. And who knows where these were. Probably this, right? Air and sulfuric. Yeah, that looks right. Alright, and you're not hooked up anymore for a reason I don't really understand. Did I do this? Was this something, one of my plans? You should be sulfuric. Did I do this on purpose? Something going on? Alright, that's tailings, which comes in later. Alright, let's look at it one more time, he says, for like the 50th time. That's it, needs 4. 5 comes out here, 5 joins in right there. Sulfuric is coming. Air is here, tailings is hooked up in its own magical weird way. Where was I supposed to put... What is this doing here? That's... Question, what's going on? So that's the 6 right there, all hooked up. No, that's the 2 headed back. Oh, right. And then we have to find a way to get around the beacon space. So I guess right there is correct. So we take this 2 and we try to bring it back to where the other 2 is. So right here, and then it hooks over like so. Right? Yeah. And then it adds back in and gets used with preference because I still managed to regulate it. Yes. Okay. Great. We're doing better. I think. We're doing something. I am almost sure. Like, this is... It used to be one way, it is now another way. Okay, I got news. This was overbuilt to begin with, so I was kind of loose with the truth when I talked about how many different ways I messed up. There was one other way I messed up. And here we need another 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're putting in 12. There is no reason to cry for something like that. So just pick that up, pick that up. Pick up our friend here. Move our friend north. Just to be somewhere like this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about the best we can do, right? Great. And so, as you can see, we've actually done something good. Tailings out, the tailings line. Good. Sulfuric acid in. Good. Stage 5 out. Or stage 6 out, I think. I can't tell. It's just a number on a blue drop. Who thought that was a great idea? And then stage 7 right here. And then tailings out. And now we're up to modern, present day. So we've actually... Well, wait a second. I don't know if we'll be able to fit this in. It'd be nice if we could, right? They're small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a possibility, right? It needs 1 in and 1 out, which can be done right here pretty easily. Let's just do some quick measurements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I know this is the absolute most ghetto way of doing it. Oh, we can even go up 1. That's correct. I think it could go up 1 anyway. Yeah, it could go up 1. That's good. Like, this is not good right here. We don't really have room up there to put a... So we need to come down by 3. Uh-oh. So we really don't have the room to do this here. Okay, time to piss off the bots again. First off, friends, I want you to move this all up by 1. Great. And don't forget to move that up by 1 too. Good job. Then, friends, I want you to move this entire thing down by 3. 1, 2, 3. So right there. And that kind of precludes ever using this right here, so that's fine. Alright, okay, I accept this. The important part is just look at this cloud. Isn't this it's inspiring is what it is. If only I could be so efficient as these bots are. Here. If I'm gonna move quickly, right? Okay, just look at the battery drain out. Sucked dry by the vampire bots. Okay. Okay, so that should have worked out, except once again we have flushed a whole bunch of sulfuric acid. That's okay. I don't care. And we messed with the... Oh no. That's not how it should be at all. There we go. We must take care with these things. Or else maybe we'll make silly math errors and have to redo it again and again and again and again. Great. Okay, so here we are. We are ready to make progress moving forward. We're a little more dense. And it's like, okay, all right, okay, don't think about it. We are at last step. This entire block is reserved for next generation stuff. We're going to look ahead a little bit and try to figure out what that means. So you right here are making high-grade iron. It is liquid in, solid out. And we need 90 of this stuff, right? Stage 7. So we have 12 of those. It's not quite right, but just say 12. Times 33 product a second. That is close to 400. So 400 divided by 90 is the number, right? Yeah, it eats 90 a second. And that, as I'm sure you can guess, is going to be 5. This is just one row of filters. 2, 3, 4, 5. And where's the beacon? Okay, wait a second. Beacon should really be in line with them, right? To save space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then we have beacon space here. Great. Next up, we need a material in and a material out. So we have to bring in filtration media. Probably not a lot. Probably just a normal dinosaur's worth. And unfortunately, we're not going to balance this perfectly well, right? There are days when I miss being able to pick what side of the belt you put things on. Yeah, I will shovel all this in with stack inserters. Always stack inserters. Only stack inserters. So the bots curse me out for making them do like 3 times as much. Oh, we have to do it again, guys. My fault. It's like there, like there, like there, like there. We will get through this today. I swear it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And then pull it south by 1. Okay, great. And then filters in. Okay, great. So now we have to talk about the future. So these make 1.4 a second times 1.4. We are going to be making, oh nice, super steel. How do I make super steel? I don't for a long time. That's great. What we really want is this. And I think, yeah, we have to start making flying robot frames in order to make the next good construction bots. And they are a bit faster, it looks like. No. Wait a second. Where does it say their top speed? Here, let's take a look. Pyanodon. That's, no, not you. Yes, you. You move at 17.3. What a weird number. And this one moves at, it's like 60% more, something like that. I mean, which I'll take, don't get me wrong. So, to make this, we need stuff we got, and we also need flying robot frames. Flying robot frames are completely makeable, so we should do this once we get it. And upgrade our bot flight. I only need like 300 of them, right? So, kind of have a piecewise. We can do this in the South Factory. Anyway, as I was saying, this, when running, will produce 6.25 of the high-grade iron. So let's look ahead. Iron frock. For this next step, it is 1 to 1, and it takes 5 seconds. So this, each one does a throughput of 0.2 a second. So divided by 0.2. All this. Make sure this is right. So I'm going to need 31 of these. Are you kidding me? In a direct reduction plant? To do 6 a second? No, wait. That was a level 1, right? Okay, let's take a look at what you are. Direct reduct. Its crafting speed is 1. Oh no, its crafting speed is 1, and it does not. It has more module slots, but it doesn't get any better. Oh. Oh, so that's a real issue right there. It doesn't come in Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, and so forth. Is it really only made in Automatic Factory Mark 1, not any others? It'd be kind of weird if that was true. But, look at this. Man, I wish that was better, but it's not. Having more modules helps, but not... It makes the math weird, is all that makes it. It takes 5 seconds. So we're going to need lots of these. Alright, what this means is it's not going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be. Iron frock. And then after that, it's a sinter plant. That again is another one-off. And you are, once again, you're just like the other one. So that's bad for me. This is a lot faster. So what this says is I don't really know how much more I'm going to have to put in here. I don't know how big those things are. Like, hopefully I can handle all of it in this block. And that's a big hope. So maybe I should leave another one. Just leave this one blank. Be safe. Like one for that and one for this, and then start smelting down here. That sounds most safe, but it also expands the base the most. Well, I mean, if it's most safe, I have to do it. So this means the rest of this is just reserved, and the rest of this is reserved, and I have to clear more land. This block will be smelting. And then this block afterwards will be casting, essentially. Well, how many oxygen units are we going to need? Keep in mind we're going to be behind by 1/2 for a bit. So oxygen unit. Do I have an oxygen furnace on me? Do I have a UI? Oxygen. Man, keep getting more and more complicated. So up here, snag an oxygen furnace. Snag a bunch of oxygen furnace and casting machines too while I'm here. Over there. So oxygen furnaces, we only have 2 of them. Oh, that's not a great sign. And then casting machines, they probably need stuff I don't got. At least the casting machines are red. Yeah. I need gas furnaces. And then, where's the oxygen furnace? Right here. There's a whole stack of them up here. Well, no there isn't. And we need gas furnaces. Great. And gas furnaces need concrete, right? It's really easy to make. Refined concrete and steel plate. Alright, let's just go get a bunch. I have refined concrete forever, right? Let's go grab some hunks of steel and then head over. I guess fern, just all of it. And then try to get rid of this. Yeah. Okay. So again, we are met with more complications. And you want, again, gas furnaces. Then other one right here. There. And like, is this going to be good? Is this going to be enough? To be decided, I think. All I know is we are definitely in problem town right now. Alright, we were doing basic math once again. Condemned to do basic math. We need an oxygen furnace right here. And we need a casting machine. We will get this going today. We absolutely will. No, no, yes. Yes, you. And what's gonna happen here is we have to realize this is a Mark 1. So we should double whatever it is, because it'll get caught up eventually, because these are all Mark 2s and this is a Mark 1, and we'll be running at half capacity for a while, but that's just fine. It's just fine. So this eats 0.5 a second. And so divided by 0.5, obviously we're going to need 13 of these merry fellows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I guess we'll just do 12, I suppose. And you notice this is about the same as before down south, but we're running a more efficient recipe. Oh yeah, much, much more efficient. Look at that. And we're not going to keep them going all the time anyway. Wait, stop. Like that. Okay, so we need to do this. Not here, obviously, but somewhere. There we go. Then after that, we are going to be casting iron. We'll be casting steel. We need to get advanced casting so that we can do this and not that. And eventually this and that. Oh yeah, we're going to do that. Oh yeah, we're doing tons of nice casting stuff. Anyway, don't think about that, because we have to do this. We have to go get wax and then SIC, which isn't difficult. Anyway, we need to cast iron plate right here. We're doing that, obviously. We're casting bolts, obviously. We need to make molten steel. We still don't have a better way to do that, right? Yeah, like this is still our best way of making molten steel. Just transform it while bringing in steel plate. Alright, fine. So we're gonna need a couple of you guys. Don't know how much steel I want to make. I'm assuming it's basically the same amount, right? And then there's steel and then super steel. And this is all in a unknown area right there, right? So we're gonna need a lot more oxygen furnaces. And I have decided I'm not going to put borax and sand casting. Did I already put sand castings up here? Oh man, I did. I decided it was foolish to drag it all the way down. Just foolish when it's only needed down here. So I guess I was going to use this area as just utility space, like one of these, and then bring in everything that's needed and have another line right here, because all this is going to get paved. This is like closer to the strata where we are going to need these things. And that's still the plan. It's just, haven't got on that one yet. Not quite ready. Man, it sucks that I did sand casting up there. Well, I mean, it's good for its specific purpose, but clashes with my plans. Do I really want to drag a line for... Coke will come in on a whale. Borax and sand casting, and then advanced sand casting. That's going to be a local thing up here. I probably don't want to do that. Especially since I don't think I have a line for it. Like I could bring it down right here, but then we get into infrastructure over here, right? Yeah, but that could all be shoved over. Quite a bit. And then this too. Like sand casting and borax. Stick with the plan. It'll look awesome. Stick with the plan. Stick with the plan, which makes it look awesome. But then the briquettes coming in like that. Oh man. I have... Stick with the plan. Use more belts. Okay. Okay. Decided. So I've decided what I need. How many of these do I need? I don't know. So what's going to happen here? Alright, so this block and this block are reserved for future iron processing things. This block right here will be iron and steel production. And somewhere in here we have to do stainless and then super steel. Like maybe we do that right here. Maybe that's even more below. I don't like how south we're growing, even though it's got a ton of necessity behind it. Yeah. So I don't want the screenshots to start getting the south factory into that. You know? But it may be that we have no choice. So we're going to go for this level of zoom. It's like right here, and like right here is where we start doing casting stuff. And this will probably be the furthest south the factory extends. I don't know, guys. Maybe I hold off on all the casting, and maybe I do some of the casting over here. Like I figure out where the copper line is going to be, and it's probably going to be shorter, right? And start doing that over here and use those spaces. That sounds really dangerous. But, I mean, if I need another copper line, I copy it and paste it. I don't try to extend it. We're trying to build the line. Alright, so that's the plan. What I do is I put in 2 more blocks right here. So we have molten iron shenanigans right here, iron and steel, and then we have casting. Iron plates will be made right here. And then that's just going to be it. And then we're going to try to put casting here once we figure out how far down copper goes. And maybe even save it to see how far down titanium. And eventually one of these is going to be shorter. Because it just can't be all like this, right? Can't be. Alright, it's time to go get a shovel, I think. Yeah. All right, let's go head up. We'll get more of these buildings in a bit. We're gonna finish this today. We are. We absolutely are. Oh, man. Had to pause there. Kind of remember what I was doing, right? I think. Personal logistics off. I think. Repository. Then take the bots with me. Take the energy drink and the grenades. Yeah, that's going to be a good time, isn't it? And now we need a whole lot of landfill and cement, and bricks. Just all of you come with me. And a few more grenades. Landfill and bricks. Sure. All right, let's go. I think we're taking 2 more blocks from the sea. I think that's what I just decided literally a second ago for you, but a little farther away from me. All right, so let's just say it again because I wasn't actually here all this time. So this block reserved, this block reserved, this block molten iron, this block casting. And then that should be it. And then we do fancy casting over here. So we're going to go for iron and steel. Oh, I didn't grab energy drink. No. I'm stuck on normal walking speed. Oh my god. This is so painful. I understand why people have to cheat in the jetpack. I can't stand this. It's only 350% running speed. I need so much more. This factory just going on forever and ever. Alright, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there, okay. Give me my beverage back. Out we go. And now it's time. And I have to grab the other thing, which I'm sure everyone knew I had to grab. Right here, we need to get more cliff explosives. And this is a little bit concerning. But even more concerning is we're touching this factory again. Well, touching doesn't really begin to cover it. We are slamming our face into this factory again and again and again and again. Oh, are you actually going? Why aren't you going? Oh, grenades require gunpowder now? Oh, that's not happy at all. I kind of have to address that, right? Alright, let's put that down in the notepad. Grenades need gunpowder. That's definitely gonna come up. I'm gonna need more grenades before this is over, so I have to fix this. Alright, whatever, I don't care. Someone hit that with a grenade. Some barbarian. Who can say if they've been stopped or if they are out there still? We must forever live in preparation. That grenade-wielding maniac might sometimes come again. And under some dread moon, wreak his destructive havoc upon us all again. But frankly, I think it's a myth. The Grenade Man is not real. So here we are again, I suppose. We are just clearing land. I think last time I started talking about my backyard. Yeah, there's some old growth poison ivy back there. Big around, well, I think reasonably put is like 6 inches around, which is a disaster when it comes to poison ivy. You don't want anything, certainly not this. It's like really glued to its host tree. Very unacceptable, very sad, but I'm taking care of it a little bit at a time. Put some, you go out there, you cut a, why is that like that? That little overhang. Anyway, you cut it in half, you cut the vine in half, and then you, yeah, that's probably good enough. And then you spread the anti-brush chemical over the stump, and then that herbicide will take out that particular vine with enormous prejudice, but leave everything else intact. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And so far, so good. With just minor cases of poison ivy all over my everything. We take this island. We once again rejoin it to its proper lithography. Lithography? No, I have to find a place to stop, right? Blueprint. Lithographic status. See, it won't do it, huh? Alright, well, I'll have to do this the hard way then. So, right here, and until they kind of intersect. Oh, yeah, there's a ghost here. Nice. It's just not a ghost I can really make use. There we go. Then, energy drink, and cursed be the sea. I think I'm going to run... Oh. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get more landfill by the time this is all done. This is quite a large area I am stealing from Poseidon. I feel like eventually you'll have something to say about this. Not today. Maybe you should consider building a factory. You know, even an undersea factory would be pretty cool. Oh yeah, we're almost out. And then we will see how we're doing over here, right? So I know I made a landfill maker once upon a time. And there's nothing here. And there's nothing there, and there's very little there. This guy's waiting for just raw stone. Alright, so we have to go visit the South Factory again. Be interrupted once more in order to get this going. And we can't forget we have to bring in filtration media too. In order to make the high... Oh, why aren't we going very well? Why are we low on logi science? That's a little bit odd, isn't it? You need Sarkoris? And you need to be governed higher? So you have Sarkoris. Now we need more animal sample. Was there a problem here? Doesn't look like there's a problem. I don't think about it. Don't see it's tricking me. It is tricking me into thinking about it. And then I think about it and I get stuck. Take all that. That's a lot of landfill. Alright, just run. Just run. Just get out of here. Ah. Fortunately, we are kind of at the point of maximum landfill need. Okay, right there. Okay, right there. There. Alright, we have made our land. Let's see if we can do this without guides. Surely so, right? Because it really is just straight up and down. I really wonder how severe iron is. Like, is every last one of them going to be like the iron project right here? Need more. Like, is everyone going to be that large and demand that much space? Or is iron special? Is iron a small one? Ugh. Well, we'll see. It is not like I'm about to give up, right? We will make this work. Even though we will be at a zoom level. I wasn't really ready for it quite yet. So yeah, backyard. Yeah, foresty area. Really nasty poison ivy problem. Really nasty greenbrier problem. But other than that, it should be a lovely gardeny kind of area once I get through with it. But, fortunately, we are not there even a little bit right now. We are still in the bulk clearance stage. Oh no. Oh, I'll keep making it work. We have little, make a little campfire, toast marshmallows, have hot dogs. Out of the brushwood. Not the, don't burn poison ivy. I know I was just talking about poison ivy and now I'm talking about a campfire. But do not burn poison ivy. It aerosolizes, it puts into the air the chemical what makes your skin blister and itch. And then you might think, well, that's okay. My lungs aren't my skin, but trust me, for this purpose they count as skin. And you will itch in your lungs until you die. And it will not be a good death. There's stories of people speculating on the recreational potential of certain just random plants out in the woods. So they light it up and see what happens if they smoke it. And it works until you try to do that with poison sumac. And probably a whole lot of other things. But then you die. So just don't breathe in smoke in general. It's a good base rule for life. But if you do breathe in smoke, try to have an understanding of what is making that smoke. None of it is good for you, but there's a whole range, just an amazing galaxy of different ways it can be terrible for you. Sometimes you just get emphysema in a few years. Sometimes you end up in the hospital screaming to die. So, make good choices, kids. Right there. And on that happy note, I think I'm ready to start building Factorio again. In case anyone's wondering, it is equally a bad idea to take my advice on woodsmanship as it is to take my advice on anything factory related. Like, simply do not do it, friends. But also, don't burn poison ivy. Jesus, don't do that. Just don't. No. Let it rot. Alright, so, for my first trick, I am going to summon our first solid component. Probably shouldn't line this up anywhere. I probably should wait for this. I've decided I'm pulling down a line, right? I'm pulling down 2 lines based on the rule of awesome, and that awesome things must be promoted. So I have to bring down sandcasting and borax in the standard relationship, I think. Or maybe they both do their own line. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that. So, sandcasting, you're up. Is this a good idea? No. Is it going to look good? Yeah. Yeah, it is. So we do it, right? Yeah. Yeah, we do. Alright. It's only going to get into problems when we end up having to work around the water down there. We're also going to have to bring down borax. Do we even have borax up there on the main bus? Alright, here we are. Problem City. I think we have to move over 1, 2, right? So look up here. Alright, so that one's already taken. So we want to move down another one. We don't want to half measure at all. So maybe we have to leap. Maybe we can move them over 1, 2. Maybe we can move this over instead. Yeah, it's probably a lot easier, isn't it? This is kind of not sustainable, is it? Alright, let's do that instead. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to keep this pattern. But for now, I am the keeper of patterns. So let's do this. So like so. And then move you over. Like so. Move this entire thing over here. Then move this entire thing over here. There you go. And that's the rock out. So this just needs to be hooked up, and I need a lot more belt. Now I have to establish borax over, huh? I'm not sure about this plan anymore, but I guess I'm doing it, eh? Koopy? Hast. Right here. Give me a whale. Mr. Whale. Whale hungry. Then I want you to go to the borax place, which I have no ideas anymore. That's raw borax? Or is that washed borax? Raw borax. No, excuse me. Mr. Whale, I have misdirected you. So, then we have to probably go here, right? And I need you to fill your cargo, and then come here, and I need you to empty that cargo. Okay, go manage that. I need to go get a whole lot of belt. Look at me while walking, talking. Bad idea. Yeah, I'll use it. Oh, and get rid of the stone. Alright, so. Very nearly going out of inventory space, which is terrible to even contemplate. So over here. So we have borax and sand casting. And I'm pretty sure that's all we need to have a good time down here, right? Oh no. The penalty I have paid the penalty. Okay. So I gotta pick all this. I gotta go stuff it back in a whale. Never go so close to being out of inventory. I need to put a lot of these buildings back. That they're just not going to be used for a while. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, what was I saying? I can't. Alright, so there's our borax. It has arrived. We are coming down. We are picking up. We are doing something. We know what we're doing, I swear. We're having fun. We're enjoying ourselves. We like this. We like this. Okay, then down. This is going to be really troublesome for a lot of these guys. Okay, down, down, down. So I need to make the Arqad hive so I have lubricant for grease and also wax for advanced castings. The two come together. Alright, so what I want to do here is grab all this. You're not hooked up anywhere. Oh, you're hooked up to the south. I'm gonna move that. I like how these two different networks can share a line, even though I also wonder if that is the cause of some of the bugs I've been finding. 2. And of course, I messed this up. Good. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Right? This is looking promising, right? This is looking not at all like a complete disaster, right? There we go. Maybe that still works. I don't know. There's rules. I don't pay attention to them. Here. Let's piss off the bots. There we go. Double lining it. Can't I be doing 2 at once somehow? Isn't there a better way to do this? There we go. There we go. It's definitely not as fast. It's probably faster than running twice. It could be faster is what I'm saying. As we're just putting down an enormous amount of belt. We're not even there yet. We're just at what we've done today. We're almost out. And I'm not going to move that. We're just going to go over. Yeah, I don't care if it looks weird. Okay. Here we are here. And now we are in the land of regret, right? I can move these guys. No, I can't, because this exists. Well, you can be moved then. That's tailings. This is another line, so you can be moved. Right there, right? That's okay? Does this feel good to anybody? Okay, so... there you go. I think I moved it. No, I did not. Alright, there we go. I didn't even disconnect that. God, I'm gonna have to go over absolutely everything again, aren't I? And I am once again out of belt. Okay, let's just kind of drain the entire factory dry, huh? This is a great idea, right? Great idea. Where am I? Where am I in my enormous factory? I don't know. I feel like I've been building iron for days now. Which is, you know, accurate. It's pretty much exactly what's been happening. Come with me, all of you. Yeah, maybe I can have this be servicing both iron and copper. Because it feels pretty wasteful otherwise. You know? But it does look okay. Okay, so right there. We have the spine going now. It looks intentional. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to say this wasn't the right move. Alright, so like that, and like that. We just keep going. Just like that. Everybody get back in. Okay, great. We're just gonna keep doing that because we're almost there. Oh my god, this belt. Where's the material? It has to be not, where's my borax? Where's my sand casting? Yeah. We have to get to the next block, and that's basically it. Okay, right there, right And then we're here. And this is the casting block. Alright, good. Oh, it's right here. We actually outran it. Fully stacked red belt. Okay, so we need to go collect a whole lot more oxygen furnaces. And also smelters, assuming they exist. Yeah, this one is not as good as the other ones. Because obviously I don't have the passive production on this. I guess I have to really prioritize. Oh, what's wrong with this? Why don't you have more iron plates? How is that the bottleneck? Oh, because someone might be out of iron. Who could say why that's the case? It's a little bit of a mystery, isn't it? Okay, now that we realize we're on a clock, let's see if we can go try and get this online today, right? We got like an hour. I don't think I can do this in an hour. Hook it all up and then debug it. I don't know, guys. We'll see. We're gonna give it a shot. First off is a dinosaur to go get filtration media. Right here. Caravan. Oh, that's a whale that needs to be upgraded. Dinosaur hungry. Then I want you to go get filtration media, which I acknowledge is an import. It's over here somewhere. One of these days I will have to organize this somehow. It didn't come in very early, so it's right there. And I want you to fill cargo, and I want you to come right here, and I want you to empty cargo. Where'd you go? I wish I could see. There you go. Off you go now. All right, so that part's taken care of. In part, in aspect. Okay, we will not allow this to happen. Triangles are neat, but straight lines are neater. Beautiful. Okay, so here we have our main product. Where is our main product line again? It's right here. It is one over and then turn south. There. Main product line comes down. And this whole block right here is just reserved for future upgrading of this product. Followed by the next block down, which is reserved for future upgrading of this product. And I figure with these two city blocks, we could probably make it work, right? Leading to right here, which is Forge Land. Right? Makes sense? So let's pick all this up. Let's try to figure out how many forges we need. I think it's 12, right? Yeah, we're just going to say 12. I'm almost certain that this is what I remember. Let's see what's... I don't know. Here, I have to rebuild this knowledge. Hold on, paranoia has me. So iron pulp. So it's 50... It's 33 a second, and we have 12 of these guys, right? 12. So it's 12 times 33.3, that's 400. So 400 divided by 90, that's, I remember from the filters, it says 90. Yeah, 4.444. And that's time, and it's 1.4 a second. So times 1.4. This produces 6.22 a second. And this eats one every 4 seconds. So divide by 0.25. I need 24 of these guys. For real? 1.4, 1.4, 1.4, 1.4, and this is... So it's 5 each, so yeah. Wow. Oh. This is gonna get intense. Oh, then it's cut in half because these are these are Mark 1s. Right. Understood. So it's 12 each. Right. Alright. Okay. Okay. Breathe. 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 I definitely have this under control. I am absolutely not spiraling. I'm not spiraling. You're spiraling. So what I need to do right now is pick all this stuff up, right? All this comes with me. Oh, maybe I should actually be present. It'll likely help, eh? Then you guys have no business being here. So we're gonna head further south into the reserve space, past the reserve space to here. Okay, what we need now is exactly what we just had. We don't have enough of these. We're not gonna have enough of these for a while. 1, 2, I don't even know what I'm doing. So we're probably gonna need a direct oxygen line. Right there. What are the other recipes? 3 borax, 3 borax, 3 borax. Oh, so it's just better all around. So we're going to have to bring in charcoal briquettes, right? Yes. And those will burn clean. So we're going to have 2 things in and a liquid out. No, 3 things in. So this should probably be facing each other, right? That makes a lot of sense. So it's only a liquid in, so what we should probably do is then snake belt it here. Like so, right? Okay. Copy big V, like that. Then you're in and in. Then you are also in. Then also have a hug belt going around. Right there. It comes back like this. Then you are I'll just in. No, leave it overlapping for now. Okay. Okay, so pick you up, and we'll figure out where oxygen is coming from. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna have to run a line. And that's gonna be a long line, but we'll make it work. And then probably just like this. Right? Then we'll link it up somewhere to the south of here. Right there. And right here, and then H. No, don't do that. H. Just do this. Okay, so what we need now, or maybe we want it to go the other way. Because we have fuel to bring down, and we also want fuel to be coming down right here. It's going to be difficult. Stick to my guns, or do something different. It's so hard to say what is correct. It's easy to say what is awesome. And that bring charcoal briquettes in right here, and then pipe them over to wherever they need to be. Like leaving that corridor right there is pointless unless I use it. But it's also so long. So long with just getting somewhere. All in the name of having a single input. Am I weak or am I strong? Because I kind of don't want to go right up against the walkway, right? Like that? No, you want the accent. Wish stuff would stop breaking. But at the same time, we have to get over all this stuff. And that's, especially right here, this is going to be rough, especially with just red belts. Could I move everything over? No, I could not. Like I could with strategic hops. Then a lot of stuff would have to move. And I mean a lot of stuff. And do I even have a line up here? I mean, I do. I do not know what is best. I feel like I did not make my city blocks big enough, honestly. And this logistic space is hard to use as logistic space when I put buildings in the way, you know? Like this stuff should really be somewhere else. Why do we have a water line right here when this is the water line? Is this... What is this? How did I do this? I can't go there because that's beacon... Well, that's beacon space right over there. I mean, honestly, it all needs to be beacon spaced. Water comes from everywhere. I'd have to... How far can I jump? Okay. He starts asking the real questions, betraying what he's actually feeling. You guys come down by 2. No, just by 1. Then you guys come down by 1. No, excuse me. The entire thing. See, we're learning. And can I stretch over this? Can I do this? I can. Well that kind of seals it, doesn't it then? If it can be done, I kind of have to do it. And what is going on here? Like, so all this is... What are you doing? I feel like we have some sort of mistake going on. So all this water links in, and this needs a lot. We probably don't need nearly so much anymore, right? And I probably should be evaluating that. But I'm kind of not. Where is this water? This isn't a water line. This has to be tailings, right? Yeah, this is tailings. So we have messed something up. And we messed it up when we moved it over and we exposed these two things together because that's tail. Okay. Got it. Understood. I got it. Makes a lot of sense to me now. I see how I broke everything. Got it. Understood. Moving on. I can fix it. Of course I can fix it. Fixing it's what I do. So all these guys need to come down by 1. That ruins everything because I didn't get the power poles, but that's alright. Hold the phone. I am not done ruining this. Yeah, right here. I can't help but think what I'm doing right now is outrageously stupid. And I am going to live to regret what I'm doing. Alright, this needs to flush. So you are, in fact, tailings. You are not water. This is water. Alright, so tailings never got out, huh? Or maybe got severed at one point. Yeah, I'm gonna regret this. Yeah, this is almost certainly a mistake. Yeah, so I'm gonna need lots of briquettes, and they're not gonna be here because they're actually nowhere. I should try to build briquettes up here as soon as possible. So I'm building this in kind of the most extravagant way possible, which is, you know, it has its own amount of fun associated with it, but still, I don't know. It's not a water line. Just try to put that out of your head. So where is tailings? Who is hidden tailings from me? Right there. Right there. Okay. We will get through this. We will. There we go. Tailings line. Why are you so very tight? I suppose it has to. Alright, so it's very extenty of my fluids. So, and this is all hooked up, maybe? I don't know. It is impossible to know the difference between good and evil at this point. I kinda don't believe what I'm doing. I mean, okay, I totally believe I'm doing this. It's very much in character for me. But I do wonder if it's going to be worth it in the end. And the answer to that is, of course it will. Okay, let's go get even more belt. We need like 1,500 belt just to put down one of these properly. Oh, we're too far. Just fine. Which is great, right? Because we're obviously making it. Why do I have so much stuff in my inventory? Does anyone understand what's going on? Certainly not me. Alright, so we need to do it again. That thing we do so well. Right here. Huh. Is it supposed to not be spaced like this? Or is that windmill space? I don't know, whatever. Whale, you got a job. Whale hungry, go. I want you to go get briquettes. I'm also going to check how far off I am. Fill cargo. What's going on? Then come right here. I want you to empty that cargo. Okay, go do it. I'm also very curious suddenly on what it takes to make charcoal briquettes. Briquette. Got that, got that. Do I have that? I think I do have this now, right? I think I do. So got that, can get it. Don't have that yet, can get it. Got that, don't have that yet. We'll have that. So we're almost at the point where we can make this natively up here. Which is very important for an independent standpoint. And now we're going to drag this all the way south. Oh, and we putting it right here. Starting it off, really poor feng shui. Because we're going to have to do a little jink over right here. And that is very, very, very awkward. Okay. Yeah, right there. See that? Everyone sees that. And there's no one will ever be able to unsee it. Everyone knows it's there. Everyone will always know it's there. The factory is imperfect. Start over. Now we drag it all the way down. It's like, nope, friend. That is not where you're going. Huh. Okay, I guess that is where you're going. Okay. Belt. The heart of Factorio. Belt. Don't be train-brained. Be belt-brained. Belt is superior to train and caravan. Just so much. Belt. The best throughput. Oh, we haven't fixed this yet? I thought we fixed this. Didn't we fix it? Right there. Okay. And I should be able to just do this, right? Try to have some decorum, right? Okay. And we do the same thing right here. Does it not go? It goes. It does go. It's just kind of awkward, which is okay. Let's try belt running again. Good. Where are we? Are we almost there? Now we're down into the liquid processing portion. That must mean yes, we're almost there. We're gonna make it, guys. Okay, time to belt run again. Okay, that's ugly. Don't do that. Yeah, I probably could have been... Okay, so we're out of biofluid network. Yeah. Yeah, this is dumb. But somehow I can't stop myself. It's gonna look good, though. In the screenshots I made. We're gonna try to at least make every spine take care of 2, I think. Or maybe not. I don't know. Have I actually begun designing based on screenshots? We may very well be there. Alright, so biofluid is snapped. Let's see if we can handle that. Yeah, you're snapped right here. There. Does that make you feel better? Yes. Okay. So, now we have the basic ingredients of smelting and casting in place. So, first off, we need the borax. Well, first off, these guys got to move down 1. So, you're in like this, and you're in like that. You should be in the opposite position right there. Yeah, it's going to be kind of a miracle if I get through this again. How do I take so much time doing such simple things? Actually, doing right there is fine. And we will put the material in on the outside line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we should probably move it down 1. And then obviously lined up with everything else where I don't know what that is. Oh, it is lined up. How fortuitous. Alright, so there we have that ingredient. So now we need ingredient borax and ingredient charcoal briquettes. Ingredient borax, ingredient charcoal briquettes. Oh, having them next to one another is kind of a disaster, right? Because now we have to come up, and everyone knows how bad it is. There's no hiding that from anyone. Alright, so, right there. And we're going to have beacons on the outside, right? Yeah, sure, let's say that. And we're making the iron, and we got all that in, and we got all that in. We haven't gotten the oxygen in, but give me a second. I can only do so much as once. Just get off my back. Now the big problem with this is, of course, I just got rid of a crucial thing. Crap. Gotta do this then. And then have to try to put it back. Okay. That's good. And now paste again. No, I should not do that. Right there. That's where it goes. Always leave a via, boys and girls. Okay. Now I have to go get those, and I will do that. I will make 4 more. We have to make like a ton more of these, honestly. Because we also need to cast. There's nothing here. Steel. Right? So steel, which is right there. We have to bring hot air down. And molten steel, we have to bring coke in. And that's going to be a special delivery right over here. And I really shouldn't have. I don't know. Everything's off. And so we're good here. And now what I have to do is quite simple, and that's get oxygen over. There's no reason to put oxygen anywhere but in the center. Why did I not do this before, right? So hard to say. This is how it should have been. Okay, so oxygen and oxygen. And then power. Okay. Power. 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 Alright, so now put this right here. Yeah, at some point I'm gonna have to consider my building style in light of how long it takes to put together, you know? Have some consideration for that. Alright, we need gas furnaces, which is refined concrete and steel. That's it. It's very simple. Thank you. Gas. Just make them all. Okay, great. It's on its way. Now what? I need to go and pull down oxygen. We need to have an oxygen rail. We already have a hot air rail over there. So oxygen has to come in. It's going to be at the very tippy top, which is unfortunate. Alright, right here. We have to get it all the way down there. And this is a bad place to put it. So right there. Get it on the rail and get it over. Alright. What is our fluid extent right now? Not far at all. Let's see how far we can push that. No. No, stop being weird. Okay. Let's continue playing by the rules. No problem whatsoever. We're almost there. Kinda, sorta. We're gonna have to put windmills down here. Okay. Now we're here. We have to just bring it over across this somehow. We should probably pick a good line this way. Oh, perhaps this line. Maybe this is the way. And I guess we're just going to callously intrude on this space for right now. Is this right? I don't know. Is this wrong? I don't know. There. Alright, we have oxygen in. Now let's go order up some new furnaces. Here. What's it take to make an oxygen furnace? Oh, they need iron and there's none. Right? Oh. That's the problem. Oh. Right. I forgot. And that's not gonna budge for a while, right? So what can we do about this? I suppose we're not going to need all of them in right away, right? Give me that and give me that. So I suppose we can use a few for steel, and just like what we have right there for iron, and then just take off from there. Pretend nothing's wrong. Stick our fingers in our ears. Go la 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 la. All right, that's a plan. I can do that. I can definitely try to ignore the obvious. So what I'm gonna do here, I think I'm just gonna steal this guy. Oh, you really are just gonna do this, aren't you? All right, so we're just stealing those. We have the structure in place, but not the. Why is stuff blowing up all the time? It's what we want to do right now. It's probably gonna blow ourselves up, right? So what we want to do is this. Yep, saw that coming. Okay. Next I want you to do this. We can do it another way. Probably not, honestly. Especially since I have to get sand casting up next. Oh, why can't it just... instead of exploding me, why can't it just put the items on the underground belt, you know? Oh, we have to put these briquettes somewhere. Okay, good. That's some more room. Take this, go down like this. Let's pick all this up as well. Pick all this up. Okay. We have to get rid of these two. But there's no need for sand casting down here, so it can't be done. Alright, so just pretend everything's okay. Grab all this, and we're just doing it again, right? It comes right here. Only it doesn't need anything else in, does it? Okay, different recipe. I want you to make steel. Make me molten steel. We need coke in, and that's all. Coke and fuel. And then there's the endless problem of how I make it use briquettes. Because wait a second. Is there a way to... So this is probably going to be an issue, right? Because eventually it's going to put coke in the fuel portion, in this fuel area. Wonder if there's a way to regulate this. I'm probably not smart enough to see it right now. Anyway, let's try not to think of that, because I don't want to be dealing with ash. So we're just doing this then. Yeah, and this is just hooking together the iron, right? That's steel in. We do want to hook. Oh, it would have been really sweet to hook up the lines appropriately, but doesn't look like that's going to be on the cards, huh? Alright, so how to do now? I was going to throw down this aerial outpost. Oh, it's slightly misaligned. No one will notice, right? No one will notice. And we need fuel in and coke in. They're kind of the same thing. You have to make sure it's always using briquettes. Oh, this is going to be tough, isn't it? And we have to try to do this. Maybe this whole thing is just kind of wrong. Here, let's cut this out, the center bit. Pretty sure that's going to work, right? Stop working in abstract. Start working in the concrete. Alright, so what I would love to do is get the iron in straight here. And just run like this, but then it crosses with that. Which I suppose I can live with somehow. But we also have iron in and flue gas in here. Excuse me, everyone. So it might be, so no matter what, we're going to have something crossing over. And we know we're going to have a iron line to go out to all sorts of other casting stuff. So let's just establish the iron line, right? That should be right there, I think. Here, the iron spine. Right there, and right there. And then Koopy. Koopy. I am taking way too much time on all this. I know it's like there's no reason to feel pressured at all. But I'm still taking far too much time. Do steel, please. So this doesn't even, if we have to do it like this, huh? We do like that. And we can do something like this to here. It's the iron spine. And then this has to go out like so. Where do we put the beacons? So we'll have to put some down there too. Man, I wish I had more of these. I don't get any more until after I'm done with iron, so I guess I make a block of steel makers right here. Right there. So this isn't very good, is it? Because to do like this, we'll have to move farther south, honestly. Here, embrace this whole area. Where are we going to make super steel? I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me about it. We're going to align to the bottom. There we go. So oxygen's going to get out like that. So that means V and V in order to copy this. Bang, bang. And what are we going to do with flue gas? It's waste flue gas. And here we are collecting it inappropriately. Here, just pull that up. It's from a different configuration. So you stop that. Decided that iron comes in like so. Okay. Iron comes in like so. Iron comes in like so. Great. Then we'll put a staple over here for oxygen. Fantastic. Oh, we missed a spot. That's kind of tragic. Copy. Right there. Staple for oxygen. So this means steel should come out in the center. Right here. Yes, like this. And then steel also gets a staple. Okay. I am so very, very not confident in this design. This entire tower, it's probably going to be the biggest machine I ever just turned on at once, you know? Which leaves the flue gas to do this. Flue gas, flue gas. Why, yes, I can recognize those two different icons now. And then this will tile. And the flue gas comes over like so. And we get it out of here somehow. so. Alright. Give me a whale. This is a real awkward place for this. Probably should be closer to the bottom. I don't care anymore. Give me a whale. Whale hungry. Then I want you to add destination, go get Coke. Right there. Go get me a Coke. Yeah, right there. And I want you to fill cargo, and I want you to come right here, and I want you to empty cargo. There you go. Off you go now. Zoom! So, now I have to get the flue gas out of here. It is a waste product. I think I should probably be coming across here, just like the oxygen, right? Strikes me as fitting. Okay. And then right here is probably the line. Great. This is going to be producing an astounding amount of flue gas eventually. Like in the beginning, not really. Perfect. This has some nice symmetry to it. Already back in factory proper. Hear the fanciful hum. Why? Oh, there's a rock there, isn't there? Horrid. Horrid deceiver. Okay. Okay. There. What's this supposed to be? Oh, this is supposed to be flue gas, and we're not making any, because it's only made as a byproduct. Maybe we have to make a primary flue gas maker someday. Alright, so we want to come around to here, I suppose. Can we do this? Is this legal? No, not really. Not really legal. So that will make things hard. So instead, come down to here, where we will make our lives hard in a different way. Yay, right? Okay, right there. Flue gas in, and it didn't even trigger fluid extents. Alright, great. That probably means there's a break in the line somewhere. Fantastic. Let's keep going. Like, let's try to get through this today. So, now we have to make decisions, right? Okay, let's look at this. So, that's coming, this is going out. We have our fuel in. Perfect. And then we have, this is not fully hooked up. This is fully hooked up. Flue gas out is done. Oxygen, molten iron out, molten steel out is not done. And this is not done. This is tidy. I don't hate this at all. Okay, can I pick this up? Maybe, but I'm completely full up. Not what I want to see. Can I shove this anywhere? Okay, danger. Danger, everyone. I can get rid of this, though. Nice. Okay, so we have one slot open. Good. Anyway, oxygen in, coke in. Time to bring back the snake belt. V, right there. Cut this. Bring it right there. And, as before, beacon space is on the outside. So I hope we don't have ash problems here. We're going to keep this loop. Yeah. And it's like, maybe there will be ash one day. I don't want to think about it, though. Alright, so briquettes and coal. And coke. Hello, whale. Just in time to be in my... Oh, no. I say just in time to be in my way, just in time to witness disaster, right? So, we're very close. I have to get done with this. I have to turn this machine on. We have been working at this for too many episodes. You have to understand. There's too much at stake right now. I have to finish this. Can't believe I put down like 1,500 units of belt just to make things look just a little nicer. Actually, I can totally believe I did that. It sounds like me. It really does. Okay. So, and now coke out. This way, this way, this way, that way. Alright, so that gets that in. Now the only thing missing is we are not doing anything with our iron or our steel. So we'll get right on that, right? Good. Alright. You are full up at capacity, right? None of you are about to put coke in the fuel slot. I suppose it's inevitable that it happens, right? Just straight inevitable. There's nothing that will ever stop it. Alright, so we're ready here. Ready as we'll ever be, in other words. And now we have to do casting. And so for right now, we have 2 big outs. We need more whales. And then we can turn this thing on. And we can see the extent of our failure. We have no whales. Gotta go to the other factory. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta finish this. Gotta finish this. This is the... We've just passed 800 hours. I can't finish the 800th hour episode. This is the one I'm going to make the Reddit post on. This is the one that's going to appear in all the major recaps. I have to get to iron processing. And I'm full up on everything. Alright. We're going to put a little box of anger over here. Right here with the other boxes of anger. Just a little box of anger right there. Put the steel in there. What we're going to come back for that. Don't worry about it. We're going to come back and we're going to fix all that. Don't you worry. Nobody worry. Let's go get some more soda and let's go finish this. Because we're almost at casting. And I'm not even going to count how many casters we need. Like, I've done math so many times on so many things and it's all been wrong. Math is never the answer. Math only delays the coming of the great shame. Instead, you just have to press forward. Don't think, do. Thinking is the tool of the deceiver. Thinking is when you're not using your heart. You have to feel. You must feel what is right. You can't know what is right. So up here, up here, up here. And we're going to do 2 things right now. So first off, we have aerial caravan number 1. This shall be iron. It's going to be like positioned like this-ish. And then aerial caravan number 2, this shall be steel. And it'll be positioned like this-ish. Almost done, almost done. And we're going to do just blocks of 4. That's all we're doing right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a big H and a big H. No, I want them away from each other. There we go. That looks better. I want you to do this. Bang, 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 bang. And you just have... Oh, yeah, okay, so it's not going to work like this. No, it has to work like this then. Okay. We work like that then. And the out is right here. That's nice. I can deal with that. And then we have molten there, molten there. Right, 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 right. And then we have the materials in, which is borax and sand casting. Well, this obviously does this, right? And then at some point we join it by mushroom. Okay, just stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. And go grab a braided belt. Calling it a snake belt. brings up unhappy memories. Instead, called a braided belt. Right there. Alright, so grab that. And a big V, a big H. Excellent. Right there. Alright, and this is pretty much done, right? Where do we put the beacon? I don't think we do. Like, we put it in the middle. So, okay. That means we kind of need 5 spaces in the middle? No. It means we do something like... Okay, that works. It actually does work. So what we do is like this. And the beacon goes in the middle, right? So it's grab all of you. 1, 2. And then grab all of you. 1, 2. And this is legal, right? And the beacon will go right here. And we'll just leap in here to show this is where beacon goes. Alright, so good? Maybe? I don't know. Don't ask me any more questions. Right there, right there. Like it's specifically avoiding the spot in the center, which will lead to problems later on, so no. There. Obelisks. Okay, good? Question mark. Good? Maybe. It's even pretty good where it's positioned. I'm fine with this. Yeah, and it'll split off here, then we'll align it properly there, then we bring in power over here. Okay, 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 we're gonna make it. We're absolutely positively gonna make it. Everyone's gonna make it. We're all getting out of here. No one stays. No one gets left behind. We are all gonna make it. Alright, just gonna have to accept that. There's nothing more that can be done there. The problem is, again, we put them in on the same line. Which is going to lead to difficulties, but fine. Actually, okay, pain in progress. Let's move it all down 1. Did I do that just for vanity? Sure did. Alright, everyone in. And I'm just going to turn the machine on. Without any further reflection, I have to turn the machine on. The machine must be enabled. And this has to come around like this. That's a little shameful. It's fine. Alright, in you go. And then they'll have to go around at some point. Inside to inside. This is right? This is okay. Inside to inside. Right there. I don't need anything. This is all good. It's all fine. It's all perfect. This is all how it's meant to be. It's fated. Okay. No, wait. Right here. This is the way. This is the honored way. No, it has to be up by 1. This is the dishonored way. Somebody help. Help. I can do this on my own, I swear, Mom. Alright, right there. Bang, bang, bang. Then hopefully that works and continues to work. Iron out. Major goal in sight. Major goal in sight. You come down like this. And now I just have to copy all of this, right? Just literally all of this, because steel is the same thing. right? Right? Someone tell me. Oh, I have to go get hot air. Alright, forget about that for a second. Steel. Right there. It's just sand casting, no borax. So, not a snake belt, in other words. So, I have to grab everything like so. We start like just right here. The hot air line is shared. And you get pulled up to right here and right there. It's not quite in line, but it is in line with my heart. So, what more can I ask for? This is a little incorrect, I think. So like that. Like that. This is all incorrect. This has to be further down. Yeah, sure. Right there. Alright, so we need casting, right? That's all. Casting. Hopefully I don't need more belt. But I may very well need more belt. How did I do things here? I was jumping. Okay. So, yump. Yeah, that thing's too low. Has to be moved down one. Okay. Alright. Almost there. Almost there. Can taste it. Can do this. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it. Right there. Okay. And then, oh no, I'm gonna run out of belt right here, aren't I? No, still have enough. Okay, so that's it, right? Okay, good, good. Wait, you need borax and zinc. Oh, wait, you're not doing this. You're doing iron. Just don't scare me. Don't mess with me. Yeah, it's just sand castings. Okay, let's turn this machine on. Well, let's turn these machines on first. We're gonna do it. I feel good about this. This is my time. There we go. Wonder why that lined up, but whatever. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Thinking thoughts is bad. Alright, look over it one last. We gotta get hot air. Okay, never mind. Almost done. Almost done. And that should be the last thing, except almost certainly isn't, because this is a hugely complex device. And I probably messed it up in a dozen little ways. I know I have a hot air line going across here. It's likely in nowhere close to a useful position. Where is that? Right here. It should be coming down. Well, cursed be us for touching the walkway. Cursed be our name. This will have to be smuggled through at many different points. But this is why we preserve lines, so that we can get major chemicals through like this, even if our chemical is hot air. That's right. The hot air is what we need. Okay, good. Good. I think we only need to do this like 13 more times for different plates. Are you happy? You thrilled? Are you on board? It's only going to take like 50 episodes to get this all done. Who here is looking forward to 50 episodes of this? I mean, I am. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do them all properly. I'm going to do it right. I don't care if it takes me all year. I'll play this game for another 2 years. No problem whatsoever. So now we go over here and we try to just link in. Here. How about we link in right there? Then it will be fortuitous. It will be a sign, I say. And this is all just waste / utility space right here for venting of things that don't exist quite yet. So I should not feel bad about using the space. I think we're done. I think that was it. Hot air needs to be trimmed. Let's glance over this one more time. Oh, it needs to be stapled. Okay, that's fine. We will staple it right here. And then we can turn this machine on and we can see the horror what human hands have made. Yeah, all we need is the material. So let's go. Let's throw the switch. 2 hours in. Let's go. We've built and rebuilt this thing. Now we've done this great spine, which looks like Factorio. It really does. This is important, that it look like Factorio. Should probably find a standard spacing for all this water and stuff. I'll adjust that later on. Alright, so here we are. Are we ready? Let's see how I mess this up. Boop, boop, boop. And we're off. Cue breakfast machine music. I can't even do it. Alright, so stage 1 begins getting crushed. Start making processed iron ore. There we go, it's on the belt. Waste stone heading north. This is old way of doing things right here. Simple way, from a simpler time. It's just piling up, it's coming in, just flooding in. Now we follow it down to the automated screeners. And here at the automated screeners, it will be screened. Yep, we're gonna have to wait for it to build up a little bit. There we go, running. Here, let's take the time to get rid of this stuff. There we go. And that's gonna give us, let's zoom out. It's not running anything full speed yet. Yeah, because of whale delivery. Anyway, I gotta keep catching up, keep going. I didn't notice if anything came down, but it's putting everything on these belts. So it looks like iron 1 right there, because the others are produced in half quantities. So let's see how it behaves once it hits this sorting area. Yep, everything's good. Everything's good. It comes all the way down here. Yep. Not a problem, yeah. Except it's getting jammed on the other side of those things. Yeah, it can't be helped for right now. It's just tax you pay to fill a belt, like right there. Okay, so we're going to assume everything up there is working. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. All I know is the world has moved on. And yeah, shove it in. Now we're making dust. Look at that dust. Let's look up. Oh yeah, it's stomping around. And these guys are also working. Great. Where's my dust? There. The first dust is making its way down. So we've made it like a third of the way down the stack so far. Right to here. Gotta go all the way down there. Let's keep watching. So far, so good. And some of it has to go over there. Crap. It's taking some of my material, my victory material here. Okay, well, I guess there's nothing we can do about that. Alright, some goes over there, some goes over there, and it just gets stuck in hands. And we have to wait. It's like, this taking half the product is going to be really irritating. Should probably have a collector for that somewhere, you know? You ready to go? You about ready? No. Oh, this guy's going. That guy produced some product. Maybe some of these guys are producing product, but it's going to be so long before they make enough to dump unslimed iron on the... See, that guy's going. See, made one. So let's go back up and just look. So getting the iron ore in is a bit of a struggle, right? We need to invest many, many more whales in this task. So far, so good. Everything's doing its job. We spread out all the machinery so that it doesn't put too much wear on any piece of equipment, you know? There. So, it's got 4. Yeah, we're kind of struggling right here, aren't we? Aren't these guys going at all? Oh, you have no water? Are you guys not hooked up at all? Ooh. Ooh, that's a problem. We did not, in fact, hook these guys up. So, or more likely, we probably broke the water line at some point, thrashing around. Then this right here is the slime in, the iron pulp 1, which is this line right here. Right here. There you go. See, look, I did make a terrible mistake, but I was able to fix it. Because of, I'm the chosen one, honestly. Chosen. This is true. It's verifiable. I'm the one of prophecy. I didn't really ask to be of prophecy. It's just people started talking about me, and that's how it goes. Just please release the slime. We gotta get into the new area. All right, there we go. The first unslimed iron coming down, balanced on one side of the board. 16 units, all for you. All that sulfonates and oleochemicals, time to go. And where's the xylitol? Alright, there you go. Crank it. Okay, it's distributed, huh? That's kind of weird. It's hard to tell when they're... Oh, there's no power here. Well, that's a real problem, isn't it? Alright, so those turned on. Are you guys going? Yes, it is going. Look at them all go. I gotta run faster. Because these things aren't that slow. It comes all the way down here. Have any products finished yet? Oh, I never hooked up the level 7 slime here. Well, there's some in there. See, we've made it to this point. I just wasn't ready for it. Glad thing I didn't make any wagers as to whether or not I'd done this correctly, because, like, my soul would be in trouble again. Right? That's how that works. Okay. Alright, and now hook that up. There, and it's distributed, unfortunately. You need to run a couple times, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to wait here. And then we'll ride the bus with everything. Is everything still going up here? It'd be going a lot faster if so much wasn't being stolen right here. Look at these waves coming down. Yeah, these machines aren't wearing very much. Oh. Oh. We've got stone on the line coming in. I guess we have to fix that. How did I do this? So the stone was... This is supposed to be iron ore in. Alright, so right here, I want you to use filters. Stone. And do that. Then this right here, okay, I see what's going on. Just do this for the moment. Yes, I know it's bad. Anyway, we gotta get down to to this and see if it's moved. Did we miss anything? Did we miss anything? Products finished? None. 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 Why none? I would think they'd be fairly contiguous by now. Just no high-grade iron. Why? There's another wave of unslimed. Is that just what we were waiting for? Waves of unslimed iron, and now it just passes through. Soon we'll see this kick on, right? Oh no, you're stuck up. Something can't vent. Alright, okay. Can make this work. There's some waste product somewhere that can't get out. We have no water here. Someone probably moved that. Okay, and that was just using water inside the system. Got it. Understood. See, now this is going again. Now, okay, there we go. Real big sad that I can't use prod here. But, you know. We have to wait for more, I guess. For another wave to reach. Yeah, like right there. Now a few more of these go. Or not. Or just all stops. Can't get rid of your tailings? Yes, can't get rid of tailings. Oh, you're not hooked up. Okay. Alright, I'm on it. I'm on it. Yeah, I know I messed with this line. Yeah, I know it was my fault. There we go. Now it comes back to life. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get all the way down here. There, start again. There, 14. Are you gonna do it? Yes, you are. You're all gonna do it. There's the high-grade iron. Right there. Okay, something good is happening. Let's take a ride with it. No, it's not. Let's run ahead. Like excited children. Past all these areas where nothing matters. Where we've had placeholders for a future which may never actually arrive. And we're going to get the high-grade iron right here. It's gonna be down here someday, I swear. Alright, there it is. Just this little trickle. This represents an enormous amount of iron ore, molten iron right here. Can't wait. Absolutely cannot wait. Alright, so bam. Each one of those is 150 molten iron. It flows in here, and some of it goes to make steel. Yeah, we're making steel. Are we making any plates? No. Because I never hooked up the molten iron in. That's skilled. Or the steel in. Skilled. 100% skill. So let's do steel first, right? Because it happens to be here. There. Sign of a winner. There. We have actually made steel down south. It has been a long time coming. I'm just kind of... Okay. We're not going to be able to keep that pace up. Oh, we're going to need more hands. Alright, so now the other thing to do. Go get molten iron and bring it down here. Which can be done probably from the center, right? This is most thematic, but also kind of dumb. Thematic and dumb. So I guess just right here and see if I can make this work. Then right here. Don't touch that dial. I'll be right back. Right over here. Full up on molten iron. Absolutely full up. These guys are rocking and rolling. Right there. I might take a detour. Oh, look at it. Make concrete and make reinforced concrete. Look at this. It's putting out a full red belt. I'm gonna have to rethink this, right? Wow. Look at that. I need I need a loader down here. A full stacked red belt of iron. Just here. It's probably gonna run low sometime though. Look at that. Alright, so now let's tie it off, right? Whale. Get out here. Add interrupt, whale hungry. Add destination right here. I want you to fill that cargo, and I want you to take our new, fabulous iron plate and just drop it right there in the primary iron plate in. We have done good, Mr. Whale. The factory has done good. There you go. Okay, just flow. And it's even choked up. I'm not going to do anything about this right now, but I'm going to have to put in multiple lines. We're probably going to be able to see this on the graph. Iron flat. That's kind of astonishing, actually. That's nice. And we're making steel at the same time. And we have a lot more forges to put in, because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we still... we need more these furnaces. We can make still more. Oh, it brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it? Alright, so now, whale. Complete the cycle. Whale hungry. Add destination, fill cargo. Add destination, go dump it into steel plate in, which is right there. An empty cargo. Then we get to retire a dinosaur. So let's, one more time, do a nice slow pan over the entire thing. Just look at it. Oh, it's slowing down just a little bit. That's fine. Oh, it used up. We're gonna have to watch the briquettes, right? I wish there was a way. But if there is, I don't know it. Yeah, iron's running low. This is really good. Alright, excellent. I'm very happy with this. It was a pretty huge pain. And we left lots of open space for new tech once it occurs. And we massively overbuilt. Massively. I have to study this, especially specifically the iron pulp too. So it looks like right now we definitely have the capacity to process it, so it's not wonder too much. Alright, so now all I have to do to get just mega iron out of here is to, for mostly just dump tons and tons of ore in. The main problem is not enough ore. And, you know, that happened. Alright, so let's go fix that-ish. If we can, let's go snag a caravan. Because, it's no longer... We no longer import steel from the south. If anything, we export molten iron, which I'm very much of the opinion I should do. Alright, way up here. Wobble, 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 wobble. No. Still going. Stack is enormous. Alright, we're not even done here. So I will manually convey those over to where it needs to go. And then I'm going to pick up a dinosaur, and then I am finished. I have actually completed a major goal. Alright, snag the dinosaur. Then we're going to do one more look over it, one more nice slow pan all the way down. See the entire machine working. And then I will be done. So, made in the factory. Made in this factory. It's North Factory approved. It has virtue all over it. Right, you. I want you to first not do that. Add destination right there. Then I want you to empty your cargo. There. And now you're done. Congratulations. We no longer have to depend on steel from the cursed Southlands. We make it ourselves. Let's go stand in the center. Go pan over the south. Real slow. Real nice. And then call it a day. Then I'll have to prepare a Reddit post. Try to come... See, we have these pulses coming in. We need more whales delivering, like a constant stream of whales delivering in order to make this work. And we need the stacks to be higher and the belts to be faster. And all of that. I wonder if I ever did the math to see whether or not I could actually support all these off of these inputs. It'd be funny if I never did that, right? Yeah, funny is one word for that. Funny is a real good word. Maybe I should clone that whale. Maybe not. God, just how much stuff just comes pouring off of it. It'd be nice if that would all the time. It's like, yeah, all these are making products, so it does penetrate down here a little bit. All it's left to do is to shove more initial product in. And nothing's getting clogged here. Still the best building in the game. I like it because it looks fun. And then this looks like huge overbuild, except it's obviously not. It makes a whole rain of dust. Oh, this filled up entirely. That's good. That's going to help everything. And they come down here. Why are you stopped? No water. Why? No one hooked you up. Alright, I go fix that. I go fix. I looked, I saw, I fix now. Usually I do this between the episodes. Just inspect everything. But not right now. Actually, where does the water get in? Oh, right there. Okay, great. I said great. Would you please respect the great? There you go. Alright, so that's making all this. Wonder why only one of these guys is going. But good. Yeah, getting the ore in is going to be the prime bottleneck. I may never be able to overcome that. I just have faith that stacking tech and hand-holding tech and enough whales will make it work. But I could be wrong on that, and this was all just an enormous overbuild, like an astounding Category 5 overbuild. That's okay, I don't mind. We come all the way down and we see it backing up. We need more furnaces down here. And soon we won't be able to take away the product anymore. Alright, I'm done. Everything's great. This is the best day ever. What's next after this? I will discuss that in a moment. It's close enough. That's inside the circle, right? Alright, Sue, get down nice and close. Set cursor in the center of the screen. And we have to see what our new view zoom level is going to be. Ugh. Ugh. So something like this? Wow. How am I going to anchor on this? Definitely not going south anytime soon. Maybe that's Because I have so much empty space, I'm gonna have to work very hard to fill it, right? So, this is what I want? This is what I want out of life? Alright, sure, let's do it. Screenshot. Recap time. It's been a long episode, but not hugely long. So this episode, I once again debugged the iron ore stack. It took 3 full days to put together, longer than I thought. I thought I would be able to put this together in hopefully 1.5 days, but no, that's not how it went. But I am very pleased that it's working, and it's just putting out an astonishing amount of iron plates. I'll be able to serve the south base a little bit with this as well, which will overcome some bottlenecks. Um, what else? What else? That's it. That's the only thing I did. We are no longer dependent on the south base for iron, which means I can make drill bits up here, the drill heads, but I'm not doing that quite yet. And then I really need to make refined concrete up here. I have all the ingredients. Well, especially now that I can cast sticks. Well, I almost can cast sticks. Ugh. Um, yeah, we still got lots of stuff to consider. Next up is still Arqads. So next episode is paving this 12 unit block right here, and then putting Arqads right here, I think. We're not making Arqads. We have a nest that just makes wax, just a wax maker unit right here. And then with wax, we can make good lubricant. And with good lubricant, we can make grease. And with grease, we can do the copper line. We can also do a whole lot of other stuff with that, like making advanced castings. Maybe we do the copper line and then advanced castings and then the refined concrete. I don't know about that. I don't know. Anyway, I am immensely confused and immensely tired and just worn out by the effort of calculating all this weird stuff. So I think I'm done now. Thank you very much, everyone who has stuck with me for what is almost a year now. 800 hours on this run, and we're about halfway done, I think. Because this is the first of many rows that must be filled in. All right. Looking forward to it though. I could keep playing this forever. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.